What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode we sort of chilled out here in World 2, went to some fun little galaxies and got a bunch of stars. Sadly that time is over because in this episode, well, we're gonna finish up World 2 by taking on the boss galaxy. Although, before we do that, there are a few stars we have to pick up in Cosmic Cove Galaxy, so I guess we will chill out for a little bit longer, then things will sort of ramp up once we get to the boss of World 2. Anyways, there is a second normal star to get here, but in the last episode we also saw Hungry Luma, so we're gonna grab that secret star first, then double back and get the other star. So, let's do it. This one shouldn't take too long if I remember correctly, it's pretty short. This Hungry Luma, I believe only requires 15 coins, but as you'll remember, there's not really too many coins in this particular mission, so we're going to need to keep our eyes peeled, that's for sure, because I believe there are exactly 15 coins that we can get, so we need to pretty much get every single one of them in order to satisfy this Hungry Luma. But, yeah, obviously the Hungry Lumas, they sort of get harder and harder as the game goes on. One thing that someone pointed out in the comments is that the shop Lumas, no matter what, they will always require 30 star bits, and that's something I did not know. Maybe I was thinking of Galaxy 1, but, for whatever reason, I seem to recall those shop Lumas having different values based on whichever level you were in, so my bad there. I guess they always cost 30 star bits, so I'll keep that in mind for, you know, future levels and try and get up 30 star bits before we go and visit a shop Luma just so I can buy the health mushroom. But yeah, that giant question mark coin, that's really going to be your key to getting all 15 coins for the Hungry Luma, because if you miss that, well, you just won't find enough coins in this level. There's also like 2 coins inside these bubbles underwater. Make sure you grab those. And now that we have 11, I think we should be good to surface, because I'm pretty sure there are like 4 coins up here that we can find, but to get those coins, we do need to freeze the planet, so let's do it, man. So long, ecosystem. Hello, Ice Age. Well, the penguins are happy about that, although I'm pretty sure I killed like everything else. Not a big deal though. I mean, they're fine, I'm sure of it, guys. Anyways, the last 3 coins that we need are right above this small little frozen waterfall, so let's pick these up real quick, and right after we have 15, we can go and talk to that Hungry Luma, so bam, there we go. See, told you guys it wouldn't take so long. Anyways, now we just gotta talk to this Hungry Luma, that way we can go and get this next power star. What's going on, buddy? I'm so hungry, will you give me 15 coins? They taste so good. If I eat 15, I might transform. Well then, eat up, my friend. Yes, I've got a huge coin craving right now. Enjoy. That's the stuff, I'm so full. Wow, I think I'm going to transform. And just like that, we have forced another Luma to explode very violently. But it's okay, because guess what? A new planet was born! Hooray! And it's got its own power star, so let's head over there ASAP. Now, this is a returning thing from Galaxy 1 that I don't particularly like, but we gotta do it. Think you can catch me? I'd like to see you try it. Boing! Right, so this bunny actually has a star, and we can only get it from him if we catch him. I really disliked these missions in Galaxy 1, so I'm kind of a little disappointed they brought them back in Galaxy 2, but, what are you gonna do? This little planetoid has a lot of obstacles though, like these enemies and the water, so really, we're not fast enough to catch this bunny. We need to do something that'll sort of give us a little bit of a speed edge. So what we're gonna do is head back to the checkpoint, because you might have noticed, but nearby there is a switch on this planet. And well, if we butt stomp this switch, it freezes the entire planet and all the enemies. So now, we can just like ice skate to catch this bunny, giving us a little bit of a speed edge. The ice is on a timer though, so you do need to do this kind of quickly, otherwise you'll have to like refreeze the planet. So come on, bunny, please let me get you. Yes, there we go. Okay, you caught me. Here, take this star. Boing, boing. Oh man, I was kind of worried there for a second we weren't going to be able to get him before like the timer ran out, but I'm glad we did. So, can we ice skate into the star, please? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, alright, so now that is done, there's only one more mission left in Cosmic Cove Galaxy, and then we can move on to the boss galaxy, which I'm really excited for because the boss galaxy is a lot of fun. So is actually the next mission in Cosmic Cove, so both of the next two missions are really exciting. So let's not waste any time and go right back into Cosmic Cove. Now what's cool about this next mission for Cosmic Cove is that it sort of takes place after Mario has frozen the planet in the first mission. So it's really cool to see how like that sort of takes place. Anyways, this is exploring the Cosmic Cavern. Let's do it, man. I'm excited to see what we're gonna find next. I mean, ideally it'll be more power stars, because, you know, that's kind of the point of this game, but, whatever. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, the entire planet is frozen over from the last mission. Kinda cool, and oh no, this poor little Luma is stuck, and he wants to get out. Well, I guess we know what we need to do. So, someone brought this up in the comments. It's been about, like, 2 years, apparently, since I LP'd the original Galaxy game, which I honestly couldn't believe, because to me it feels like just a couple of months ago I finished up that game, and I cannot believe it's been over, like, 2 years since I LP'd it, because, the Galaxy series is really one of my, or both of my favorite Mario platformers, I guess you could say. So I can't believe there was that big of a gap since, like, LPing the first one and when I'm doing the second one. But I am glad I'm doing it now because this game is a ton of fun. I'm enjoying it, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it too. Although, there have been, like, a couple of people in the comments who are like, are you ever going to do Zelda again? And it's like, dude, of course I'm going to do Zelda again. Like, Zelda's my favorite Nintendo series. My channel's, like, built around doing Zelda. It'd be kind of dumb of me to not do Zelda again. But, I'm glad that I'm doing Galaxy because it allows me to break up the pace. Like, I did 4 Zelda games in a row, so I needed something to sort of, make Zelda not stale, you know? That way, when I go back to Hyrule, it'll be sort of, like, fresh again, and, you know, Mario Galaxy is just, like, perfect for breaking up the pace. I did get a few comments, like, asking me, you know, how long do you think this series is going to be, and I really, like, hate getting those types of comments because to me, you guys might not mean it this way, but to me, it seems like you are enjoying the series and you want to know, like, when you can come back to the channel to find something else to watch. And it's kind of depressing in a way, but you guys might not mean it that way. That's just sort of like how it comes off. But, it really is kind of hard to tell, too, this early on in an LP, because once you start a project, you sort of need to get, like, I don't know, halfway through before you can really average out, like, how long it will take. But, I guess if you guys want a really rough estimate, maybe 40 or so parts, give or take like 5. That's probably how long this LP will go on. Like, I have plans for some of the future videos that should speed things up a little bit, and, we are going pretty quickly through this game. Anyways, though, this is one of my favorite parts of this level, just because this concept is so cool. Like, we're just swimming in, like, this suspended water in space. It's kind of weird how, like, Mario has an air meter while he's in the water, but, you know, when he's in space, he's just fine. Doesn't really make much sense, but you know what? When you play Mario Galaxy, you kind of throw logic out the window and just say screw it because it's so much fun, so who really cares? And, I gotta say, like, this is one of the reasons why I kind of like Galaxy 2 over Galaxy 1, just because all of the different concepts that they added to this game, like all the extra things from Galaxy 1, they just put in their own game and basically made Galaxy 2. And it really shows, especially in some of the later levels, which is why I'm excited to get to World 3, since they introduce a lot of new stuff that is really, really fun. Anyways, now that we got this key, we freed that Luma, so now we can finally finish up this mission. But first, let's grab all these star bits because, you know, we can. But thankfully, this pipe will take us right back to the beginning of the level. So, what's going on, Luma friend? Phew, thanks. It was more human in there than you'd think. That's kinda random, but alright, I'll take your word for it, I guess. He's happy to be free, so let's blast off to the next planetoid and get ourselves that power star. But first, looks like we're taking a stop at the Toad Brigade ship to see what's up. Some vacation? I can't go swim because everything is frozen. Grrr. Oh, Mario! I didn't even see you there. I've been, working hard on this mission to help you find power stars. Yeah, sure you have. Oh, look! There's a star over there. Yep, I knew it all along. Heh. Right, I'll take your word for it, dude. Whatever. Let's get off this ship and get the star. No, come back! Yeah, too bad it's not that easy. We've still got a little more level to go. We need to drill to the other side of this planet. Oh, watch out for these guys. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I think these guys actually make a return in, Super Mario 3D Land and, 3D World. Which, by the way, someone asked if I was ever going to LP 3D World. Probably won't, just because that entire game has issues with, content ID, so... yeah, it's not really possible at this point to LP it. So same reason as Skyward Sword. Which, by the way, in case you're wondering why I haven't LP'd Skyward Sword... there is a video on my channel titled Skyward Sword, and I sort of explain everything there. Anyways, let's drill right here, and, uh-oh, seems like we drilled into a geyser, and now we flooded the entire planet and killed everything on it. But, now we can actually reach the power star, so I guess, all things considered, it's really not that bad. So, let's pick this up and get out of here. Really? Freaking depth perception, man. There we go, and I actually did the homing stomp to pick up that star, which is a move you do by, like, jumping, and then spinning, and then, like, right after you spin, you hit the butt pound, and you'll do, like, a homing stomp. I don't really use it too often, just because I don't particularly think it's that useful, but a lot of people did mention it in the comments. And hey, we completed that galaxy, cool! Well, at least for now. Once comments start showing up, we'll have to go back there, I'm sure. What's up, Lubba? A sassy penguin on board a spaceship? That's a new one on me. Lubba, I don't even know what that means, like... whatever. Well, he seems to want a word with you. I wouldn't keep that one waiting. Well, you know what? I am gonna keep him waiting, because I'm pretty sure that penguin only tells you about how you can spin underwater to swim a little bit faster, which is something we already know about, so no point in talking to him. Instead, we've got bigger fish to fry, because guess what? It's finally time for us to take on the boss galaxy of World 2. And look at it, man. It looks so menacing. I'm excited. Let's do it. It's Bowser's Lava Lair. Yeah, that's right. Now Bowser Jr. this time around. We're fighting the big man himself. Oh boy, get excited, guys. And our mission is Bowser's Big Lava Power Party. And we've got an invite, so let's RSVP to Bowser's funeral. Man, that was a really lame joke. You know, I say things and like they sound super cool in my head, and then when I say them out loud, I'm just like, that was the lamest thing on the planet. Why would you even say that? Like, oh man, life of a commentator. Get out of here, Magikoopa, no one likes you. Alright, so yeah, killing that Magikoopa reveals this thing. It's a pole star. If you click on it with the remote, it'll drag Mario towards it. A returning mechanic from Galaxy 1. We'll probably see it a lot more from here on out, though. Now, I gotta say this. The Bowser levels, you cannot even compare them to the Bowser Jr. levels. Like, the big man really saves all the cool stuff for his own levels because they're on a completely different, like, scale. They're so much cooler, man. And I totally meant to do that. Even the music that plays in the background is awesome. It's a remix of Road to Bowser, I believe, was the track from Super Mario 64, which a lot of people have also requested that I play Super Mario 64, but here's a controversial opinion for you. I actually don't really like Super Mario 64. I don't think it's held up as well as a lot of people believe it to, and that was bullcrap, man. Come on. I totally jumped over that thing. Like, don't get me wrong. SM64 is a great game, and I love watching speedruns of it. Just, me personally, I find that, Mario kind of controls really weirdly in that game, and I'm not of the skill level as speedrunners where I can, like, manipulate that to do crazy stuff. I'm sort of like a casual player, so can't really do all that crazy stuff. So instead, to me, Mario just feels really, really bad in that game. I know a lot of people will disagree with that and say Mario 64 is one of the greatest platformers ever, in which I mean, it kind of is. Like, it's a really great game, don't get me wrong. But, if it was up to me, I would choose Galaxy over Mario 64 any day. Anyway, so now that, like, a bunch of you hate me, let's continue on with this level. Our comet medal is actually right up there above this swamp, so I'm gonna try and do something crazy. Hopefully, if I stand on the back of this swamp, I can just, like, jump off at the right moment, and... Alright, well, that didn't work at all. Plan B, guys. We're gonna do a triple jump off the back of this swamp, and hopefully we can reach it that way. Come on, please. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And we're gonna kill you two just because I don't want you being in my way. We could talk to this Luma, but really no need. We know what this symbol means. Let's just butt stomp this. And we're gonna set it at this door, unlocking the path forward. Now we can move on with the rest of this level. So, Tractor Beam, beam me up, Scotty. Let's go. Man, I forgot just how crazy this level actually is. And that's another thing, too. Like, the Bowser levels are a lot longer than the Bowser Jr. ones. And be careful about these level munchers, man. If you fall in the gaps that they eat up, well, you'll just end up falling into a black hole. And aw, man, I really hate this mechanic. Yeah, this is returning from Galaxy 1 to these moving platforms. I mean, these have been in a ton of Mario games, so it really shouldn't surprise me, but I still dislike them nonetheless. Like, I really just don't like being on moving platforms. It sort of puts me on edge, especially when they're over a giant lava sea. And oh no, we gotta be careful of these statues. Why? Well, of course, they shoot giant lasers. I mean, why else would you need to be careful for statues? Thankfully, they're pretty easy to jump over. Now we just gotta watch out for these freaking Hammer Brothers. And you know what? I'm gonna kill you guys just because I really don't appreciate you being here chucking hammers at me. Probably could just, like, run past them now that I think about it, but whatever. They're already dead, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, so we're at another one of these doors, but this time we need to angle our butt stomps at the various different Bowser symbols in order to break open the door. And yes, on the left there, I do see that life mushroom, but we're already at like 6 life, so if we collect that one, we won't go up to 9 life. Instead, it'll just sort of give us a 1-up, so that is completely pointless. But there we go. The gate has been opened, and now we're traveling to the boss arena. Here we go. Man, this place looks cool. And uh-oh. Yep, it's the big man himself. Wahaha! You showed up! I mean, where else would I go, really? Look at you, running around like a little flea on a puny planetoid. No, it isn't puny. My massive new power. The power to flatten you like a space pancake. That sounds delicious, man. Luma and Mario ain't having any of that, though. No pancakes. We only eat waffles here. Uh-oh. I don't think Bowser likes waffles, guys. Looks like we'll have to fight him over it then. Pancakes or waffles? The greatest debate that human history has ever known. Anyways, this fight is really, really easy. Just avoid the meteorites and wait for Bowser to punch the planet. Then, just ground pound the meteorites into his face. That's really all there is to it. It's pretty simple. Things do get a little bit more crazy as the fight goes on, but for right now, it's really just the same thing for the first 2 hits. Let's pound this again, and bam! Already done with phase 1 of this fight. But it's not over yet. Alright, so, again, meteors will fall from the sky and just move a little bit faster, but now Bowser is going to try and burn you with his flame breath. So yeah, just like run around in a circle, you'll be fine for the most part. And again, just wait for him to punch the planet. Try not and get him to punch the meteorites, because if he does do that, they will break. But there are 3 of them, so the chances of him like having a punch that breaks all 3 are pretty low. But you do want to get him slightly close to them, that way you know you have a good angle to butt stomp them right into his face. Anyways, if we can avoid this next punch, we should be good. And oh man, that was a good one, Bowser. But guess what? You're done, son. Yeah, puke up that grand star. And guess who's puny now, Bowser? Well, I mean, you're still slightly bigger than us, I suppose, but not nearly as big, so, ha! Take that. Roarg! Now I remember why you're my arch nemesis. You're so annoyingly hard to squish. Good thing I win anyways. Ha! Wow, we've been playing. My master plan has moved on to the next phase. Oh no, we've been bamboozled. Tough luck, Mario. Curse you, Bowser, and your pancakes. And yeah, he can sort of just like teleport away, so that's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad he didn't use that during the fight, but hey! We got ourselves another grand star. We can make like 3 waffles with this thing. Oh man. Well, I guess since Bowser's gone, let's just pick this thing up. Really? That was like twice this episode. That was so anticlimactic. Curse you, depth perception. Whatever. We got ourselves yet another grand star. Let's bring it back to the ship. Hooray! Man, the cutscene for grabbing grand stars is always so cool. But so long, my friend. We can't use your power to make waffles. Instead, I guess it'll just open up a portal to a new world. Not nearly as tasty. But we've done it. With that, we have completed World 2. And we got all the comp medals for all the levels, so that's good. Well, how about that? You fought a giant monster and then he turned tail and ran off, right? Sounds about right. Well then, let's get on after him. With the power of this grand star, we can keep going through time and space, no problem. So it sounds like your special one is still with that monster, eh? Well, let's not just sit around getting older. Let's get going, Captain. You know what, Lubba? I am the captain. And if I want to sit here and wait till I'm 85 to go and rescue Peach, I might just do that. It's my choice, not yours, dude. But, I guess you're right. We probably should go to the next world. So, we'll do that then. And Mario and friends were never seen again. Just kidding. We went to World 3. One day that joke will work out for us, though. Today's not that day. Wow, an entirely new world. Looks like the path splits up ahead. Hey, don't look at me. The captain makes the choices, am I right? Yes, you are right. Anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff ahead, but you know what? I think I'm gonna make my choice as to where we go next in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.